everybody, and welcome back to Coral Island. Jim had dropped this photo of him and his wife when he was on the pier. We found it, and now we are returning it to him. And he is very grateful. And today is Betty's birthday. So we are going to try and give her a present before it's too late, but I forgot to grab it. Alright, so Betty is inside Fish and Chips. So we're going to try to run there before they close. It's true, babe. Noah told me so. Ooh, interesting. You know, it wasn't his visitation day. I wonder why he came over. They seem closer than usual, don't you think? Are they? Are they what? Oh, no, Suki's moved on. She told me she loves Antonio, but not in that way anymore. Something like they grew up together and figured out adulthood together. I don't know. I forgot what she said. The point is, I don't think he came over to, I think he was probably just visiting Raphael and Pablo. Yeah, probably. You know what Suki said about growing up together and all that is true. I can relate. We grew up together, babe, and what you and I have is indeed special. And figuring out adulthood together does something to you. And you turning out to be such a fine lady is a plus. Oh, you. You don't look half bad yourself there, buddy. Ouch. Okay, so what else did you hear from Noah? Sounds like the gossip mill. Okay, let's see if we can find Betty. She might be upstairs. Well, she was here. Oh, now she's in the garden behind Fish and Chips. Not behind Fish and Chips, behind Sam's General Store. There she is. Thank you for the birthday present, dear. This is delightful. So as you give items to people, so we just gave the flower bouquet to Betty. So she doesn't love it, but she does like it. So as you give them things that they love, their hearts will fill up. And so if you're trying to get the achievement, you really want to bring everybody to like 8 hearts. So it is quite an achievement because as you can see, most of mine are 2 hearts, 3 hearts. Some are 4. And if you're wondering, people who are single and you can date, have a relationship, get married with, their hearts are red. People that you can only be friends with are going to be orange hearts. So they're either already married, they're too young, or, you know, whatever the case may be. We got a moth. So we're going to donate this seahorse and then log off for the night. And if you're ever wondering kind of where you're at with how many animals you've caught or critters or gems you've collected, this right here will tell you, you know, we've collected 16 out of 60 fossils, which is not a lot, but we are over halfway there with our insects. We still have a long way to go with our fish, sharks. We're about halfway there with our critters and our artifacts. We're a little over halfway. Vintage artifacts, we're almost at halfway. Our gem collection, we're 2/3 of the way through. As you can see, we have 6 or 7 out of each one. So what you would want to do to get the gems is just go through the caves and collect and hit as many rocks as you can to get fossils and gems to work on this collection. If you're wanting to work on your insect collection, but you don't have a lot of time, you can craft the ground insect trap. The crawler trap is for underwater. This will eventually be the flying insect trap, but you have to catch a bunch of insects to get these to unlock. And then eventually, when you catch enough fish, right here, you have the small and the large fish catchers. They look like they're made out of bamboo, but they don't actually use bamboo to catch them. And then if you need help like getting through the caves faster, you can use these explosives, but for the most part, to me, I feel like they cost a lot to clear the floor. I mean, they're just kind of expensive, but it is your call, you know, if you're wanting to get through it faster. And then these are basically the same thing, but for underwater, and they pick up trash. But again, you know, they're kind of a high price item. And then you've got a few traps right in here. And then these are the auto seeders for land, and then these 4 are the ones for underwater when we finally unlock that. And then honestly, before you start ranching, it's a lot easier if you unlock these 4 items, which are the temperature thing for inside the barn so they don't freeze in the winter, the auto feeder, the auto petter, and the auto collector. And it just helps make things so much faster. And then this one right here is the trash collector for underwater. It's another one of those things that's kind of pricey. It just takes a lot of stuff to craft them. And then this is going to be the auto chest. And then there's a whole bunch of scarecrow options that you can buy. Hopefully that helps. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more.